Air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams have met back in Super Bowl 37 in San Diego. The Bucs and Raiders are underway. To return is Jadon Mickens. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. On first down, Brady. This one swung out here to Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. A first down run by Jones not going to work out as he's hit and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Jones again on second down. And a solid run down inside the 30.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Here's Brady to throw. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go with Jones. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score up and 7. Raiders
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Record.
Now Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd and 10. Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rip left. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Check pass. Check 99. Check 99.
On 3rd down, Drake. A 1st down and more for Drake. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The CD, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. And that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates. They're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. Here's Vaughn. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Brady gives this one to Vaughn. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 14-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll let this go deep for runs. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And most people think of Derek Carr kind of as a guy who excels throwing the short pass, but he can dial it up when need be. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Brady. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Brady on target to Gronk. 1st down, Buccaneers. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Vaughn on 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 54 yards rushing for him down. He's carried the ball just 5 times. On 1st down, they go back to Vaughn again. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too. Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now at the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Vaughn. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. Second and goal from the 1. Brady now to throw. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Leonard Fournette, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Carr now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
You're mine. Check 15. Check 15.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. That one was intended for John Brown. And now it's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Looking downfield for Jones. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both teams making their final adjustments before we get started once again. And for the call of the 2nd half, let's send you back out to Allegiant Stadium in Brandon God.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Fields this way up at the 17. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he will find his man Ruggs.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
And this is taken in at the 5.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
But I'm really not sure what was more impressive about that throw. Was it the distance traveled or the accuracy involved? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, when you're trying to hit a guy in stride that far downfield, there's nothing easy about it, but he sure made it look easy there.
And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 59 yards through the air.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Brady. This one swung out to Vaughn.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Staying on the ground with Vaughn.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. To throw, it's Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Oh, yeah. Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Again, a run with Vaughn.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Brady going to throw. He'll check this one down to Vaughn. Touchdown! Keyshawn Vaughn. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point put through by Succop. And they will take a 7-point lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
93. 93.
Carr. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Hey, we're good.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
45, 46, 94. Here we go, D. Get off the field. 45's the mark. Run.
Now Carr again. He completes it to Jones. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Carr. He'll find Jones again. Complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Shit. Right now. Shit. Alert 3. Alert 3. Heavy. Check 25.
Carr, a handoff here to Drake. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The 71 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake, Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
45, 45.
They gonna need some therapy out there.
Carr going to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
And John Gruden has made the call. His guys are going for it.
Check my 45. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs there to make the grab. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Divine Diablo there to make the stop. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Vaughn. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Merz used to say all the time, the team making the...
And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders on one play have taken the lead.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll run here with Vaughn. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Casey Hayward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands? And off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like when we talk.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Trayvon Mullen. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. It'll be a touchback. The ball brought out to the 25 as Mickens will not return it. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. On first down, Brady. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Brady to throw again. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On the ground with Vaughn. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Again, it'll be Vaughn. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Brady now on 3rd and goal. And this time he is in. Yes. Keyshawn Vaughn from a yard out. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide that they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Very short kick, taken right at the 20. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he is going to be brought down. And now making matters more dire, this is going to be fourth down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here's A.J. Cole now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.